For me, this was one of the turning points because I knew that, for example, if I go to Zurich, it would be super hard to integrate with Swiss society, because what I've heard that they are close and it is hard to be like Swiss. And I've heard completely opposite thing, and what I experienced during the year which I lived there, that actually Dutch people, because of their history, because they are swimming around the world all the time, they are so tolerant to other people who are different from themselves. They are so open to it and they respect it, and they always are welcoming people in their community. And we already have many Dutch friends, and it's so easy to have friends, Dutch friends, and they are so happy when you start learning their language. So I like that part, because for me, I was choosing the country where I can live for tens of years, and for me it was important to become a part of society there. No, it's not. It depends on if you have a kids or not. Without kids, probably you won't have much opportunity to learn Dutch, because everybody speaks so perfect English, much better than my English. Every time you try to speak with them in Dutch, and they hear that you're not Dutch, they change to English just immediately, because they want to practice English with you, and they don't want you not to be comfortable speaking the language which you don't know how to speak. So it's hard to speak Dutch, to learn Dutch in Holland, because there are not many opportunities. I've met many people who lived there for 20 years and who still cannot speak Dutch. They speak English everywhere, and that's very convenient for them. It's family friendly, the first thing which I would put. If you have a family, it's the best place where you can go. It's super mobile. You don't think about transport at all. You just get to any place you want in a very short time. It's very cheap. It's very convenient. It's great weather. I would think that it's something amazing, because I have very low bar for that, because I lived in Moscow, and in Moscow like half of the year it's gray, but in Amsterdam it's a lot of sun, even though like sun is changed by rains, but a lot of rains and a lot of sun, and everything is green because of that. So in the winter you don't see much gray, so because the trees are green, grass are green. So it's not that it's not depressing mood which you can have in Moscow, for example, in the winter. So weather for me is certainly it's like big improvement, and the people are very welcoming and kind. Tax, this is like cons, and many people don't want to go into Netherlands because tax is so high. Tax for software engineer salary is around 40 to 45% after ruling. Before ruling it's much smaller, but it's only for 5 years, so I don't count that much. And we are paying a lot of taxes, and but I actually think that it's very fair, because those taxes, you see where they're going. They're going to, because the kids are going to very good school, very high quality school. They don't have 30 people per class. They have much fewer. They have lots of attention from teachers. Teachers are very well educated. They have good salary. And all other small things like roads, etc. At any point you can go by bike. Just you don't think about it. You just go there and you just put on point on Google Map and you go there. It's not like in any other city where I've been, where you know that this street you can go and this street you cannot, because it's not safe there. In Amsterdam, any street is super safe. So it's made, the transportation is made first for bicycles, second for public transport, third for pedestrians, I think, and fourth for cars. So car is super expensive, and it's more like luxury than a means of transportation. I think that for engineers from post-Soviet Union countries, the most thing which we lack, and is there are not many places where we can find it. It's soft skills. it's negotiation, it's behavioral interviews, because from our universities we are focused much more on hard skills, and we don't have much soft skills. And the thing is that we actually don't think that they are necessary to get a job in some successful countries in the West. And we have a quite strong technical program in our town, but I value much more the program for soft skills, for behavioral and negotiation. And I value it not because you can just get a great offer with, for example, with negotiations just at once, which will be higher if you would have gone without Outtalent program, for example. But also because we are doing negotiation together with our mentors. We have those skills in next rounds when we'll be looking for new job, for example, and we already know how this works. And this is much more valuable, I think, than the offer itself, than which we have after Outtalent.